The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Hello everyone, welcome to the webinar Making Reports Pop, Cool Reporting Features in Yellowfin. Thanks for taking time to join with us today. We'll go ahead and get started. We have a couple of topics to cover during this webinar. If you have any questions throughout the webinar, please feel free to post them in the Q&A section and we'll address them towards the end of the presentation. A brief preview about what we will be presenting here in this webinar. We'll start with a broad overview of Yellowfin, followed by the main topics. The focus of this webinar is to highlight some distinctive features that elevate the quality of reports and dashboards in Yellowfin. These features not only make the content more prominent, but also contribute to an enhanced end-user experience when engaging with the reporting content. The specific features that will be covered today are Sparklines, conditional formatting, sections, fine-grained formatting, and grouped values. Small introduction. My name is Srujana Yarlagadda, and the Solutions Architect at Yellowfin. Yellowfin is a business intelligence platform specializing in embedded analytics and is a part of the Idera technology portfolio brands. Idera owns around 30 different software and technology companies. You may be familiar with some of the companies shown on the screen. It's part of a larger family of developer tools, database tools, and DevOps tools. Yellowfin provides two primary solutions, one for enterprise reporting designed for internal use, and the other core use case focuses on supporting multi-tenant environments. This solution also facilitates embedding and white labeling of the application. Since its inception, Yellowfin has been developed to empower customers to seamlessly embed the application into their own products, thereby supporting their client base. Today, we are here to talk about some of the coolest and unique features in Yellowfin that you may not know about. With that, let's get started with the key topic of the webinar. Given the exceptional growth in the data in recent times, harnessing this information has become exceptionally important. There is an enormous data around us, and the key lies in efficiently comprehending this information to derive more insights with minimal effort. Utilizing reports and data visualizations is crucial for presenting information effectively, conveying the right message to the users, and simplifying the process of drawing conclusions. The primary objective of an analytics tool is to facilitate the identification of patterns, trends, and outliers within extensive data sets through the use of tabular reporting and visual representations. End users need the freedom to present data according to their preferences without the need for technical expertise. Yellowfin provides the flexibility to create useful, visually interesting, informative reports, empowering users not only with self-service reporting capabilities, but also with tools to customize data representation according to their specific needs. While new advancements in business intelligence tools, including artificial intelligence, automation, and natural language queries have their significance, reports remain a primary means of information delivery in most organizations. Data visualizations play a crucial role in offering the summarized view of the data. Yellowfin provides a comprehensive foundation for report building, enabling the creation of tabular reports and visualizations from nearly any data source using its advanced report builder. Beyond this capability, users can construct reports using natural language queries or benefit from AI-generated assisted insights. The advanced features allow the creation of standard tabular and crosstab reports with advanced subqueries, freehand SQL, and the combination of data from different databases into a unified report. These sophisticated functionalities position Yellowfin as a strong contender in the BI space, and the additional exciting features available on the front end that we'll discuss in the webinar are the icing on the cake. Let's look at the first feature in the list for today, Sparklines. Sparklines are small mini charts or data visualizations that are embedded within a cell of a tabular report. Sparklines represent time series data in a compact way to represent trends or show patterns in data over a specific period of time. They are designed to provide a quick, space-efficient visual representation of the data, offering quick summary without the need for a full-scale chart. The presented screenshot on the slide highlights the primary emphasis of this tabular report, which is to present the sales amount for a specific period categorized by the product name. While this data addresses the central inquiry, the sparklines serve as an extra feature, contributing additional value by showing the trend of sales amounts over time. This addition provides more context and significance to the sales figures for the currently selected period. Sparklines should be used under the following circumstances: when space constraints prohibit the use of a full-scale dashboard or visual representation, when providing a contextual representation of a metric's trend enhances the viewer's interpretation of the information. In this example screenshot, one can immediately infer the presence of seasonality within the subcategory Canadian whiskies. When the absence of axes and data labels do not lead to confusion for users. And lastly, when the primary focus of the report does not hinge on sparklines, as condensed representations may not address all inquiries related to the data. While the seasonality in the Canadian whiskies category is apparent, the trends in the remaining categories lack clarity due to the dominance of Canadian whiskies. A more suitable scaling is necessary for better representation of all categories. However, this is of secondary concern since the primary focus of this particular tabular report does not center on such detailed visualizations. To summarize, sparklines are particularly useful in dashboards, reports, and tables where space is limited and a visual representation of trends or variations can enhance the understanding of the data. Sparklines are easy to create using Yellowfin analytic functions and column formatters at the report level. Let's now look at a demo to see how easy it is to create sparklines in Yellowfin. As you saw in the demo, creating Sparklines is quite straightforward in Yellowfin. Now let's look into another feature, conditional formatting. Like Sparklines, conditional formatting is designed to communicate insights in tabular and graphical data faster by allowing the user to quickly identify and focus on the most important data outliers. Reports and charts can be designed to dynamically alter the appearance of the data based on specific conditions or criteria. Instead of presenting all data uniformly, conditional formatting can be used to visually emphasize certain aspects within the data, making it easier for the users to interpret and analyze information. In the example shown on the screen, the change from previous year metric has had a conditional format applied, which shows the metric in red if it is unfavorable and green if the change is favorable. This simple data formatting instantly directs attention to the areas of concern. This approach proves especially significant in large tabular reports, allowing users to quickly identify the outliers. Conditional formatting in a tabular report is not limited to altering the text formatting. It can also be utilized to visually represent the same data in a bar graph format. This flexible feature allows for dynamic representation and enhances the visual communication of information within the report. In the example shown, the CAMP rating has been configured to show a bar depicting the cell value as a percentage of the maximum value in the report, and the color-coded based on the percentage that cell represents of the maximum value. This gives users an instant appreciation for camps that are rating well, average, or below average. Conditional formatting extends to full-scale charts as well. In this instance, a column chart is formatted to depict the graph according to the rules defined in the background. Yellowfin provides options to modify the background colors of a chart using conditional rules, as demonstrated here. This capability adds an additional layer of customization to enhance the visual representation and interpretation of data in charts. Beyond tabular reports and charts, conditional rules can also be extended to Canvas widgets such as charts, text, images, and shapes. Charts, titles, and images can be hidden as a result of applied rules. In the example shown, the angle down icon is formatted to show in red when there is a negative year-to-date variance. This demonstrates the versatility of conditional formatting in Yellowfin in enhancing the visibility and interpretation of data across various visual elements within a report or dashboard. So as you saw, conditional formatting is very versatile in Yellowfin and can be used across many elements of the reports and dashboards. Let's look at the next feature, sections. Sections allow to create breaks and segments within a report to help structure and present information in an organized manner. Sections are used to group related content, making it easier for readers to navigate and understand the report. They allow a user to break otherwise very large tables into a series of smaller tables, making the information easier to navigate and digest. In this illustration, the report on the left displays gender as a column, while the report on the right employs a section dedicated to gender. This simple section enhances the representation of data, making it more readable and facilitating better comprehension and processing. By organizing within a designated section, the report instantly becomes more structured and user-friendly. Yellowfin provides extensive flexibility for defining and formatting sections, offering three distinct styles. Sections can be crafted in a single-page format, multiple-page format, tabbed format, or a combination of these styles across various attributes. In the given instance, a tabbed section is established for the agency region field, indicated by the blue font at the top, while a single-page section is applied to the gender field. It is crucial to highlight that the section styles persist in the output format when printed or exported. Yellowfin also provides the capability to create section summaries, enabling the representation of both summarized and detailed views within the same report, as shown on the screen. Further, when charts are created in the report, the charts themselves are displayed in each section and only contain data for that particular section. Charts can also be used with tabbed sections and displayed alongside with tabular reports. Let's look at a demo of sections in the application. Now let's look at the fine-grained formatting abilities in Yellowfin. Presenting dashboards and visualizations effectively is a critical aspect of data communication. Dashboards play a pivotal role in summarizing large data sets into visual representations that provide users with an immediate overview of the data. Achieving clarity and aesthetics in dashboard design is indeed a challenging but essential task. The art of presenting information in an easily consumable manner requires a balance between aesthetics and functionality. Understanding the specific needs and preferences of customers is key to creating dashboards that not only convey information effectively, but also align with their unique visual expectations and branding standards. This collaborative approach ensures that dashboards not only fulfill their primary purpose of data communication, but also resonate with the intended audience. Yellowfin provides customization options, including styling elements using cascading style sheets, custom images, and building interaction using JavaScript. Users can leverage these options to modify the appearance of Yellowfin reports, dashboards, and interfaces. Yellowfin addresses this need by offering an extensive array of formatting options for both reports and chart content. Users can customize fonts, colors, alignment, and various field formatting options for dates and numeric fields. Furthermore, Yellowfin provides the flexibility to create custom formatters, allowing users to tailor the presentation of data according to their specific requirements. This level of customization ensures that reports and charts align with individual preferences and organizational branding guidelines. There are several options available for creating and formatting total fields in Yellowfin. Standard report totals can be generated for any field, allowing users to define aggregations such as sum, average, count, and count distinct. Subtotals can also be specified, and totals for sections, referred to as section summaries, which we have seen before, can be defined. Totals and subtotal placements can be customized, appearing either at the end or the start of the report or relevant section. Moreover, individual formats can be applied to totals and subtotals, enabling report designers to create visually distinct total lines. This includes specifying different font characteristics and background colors, providing flexibility in enhancing the visual prominence of values within the report. Our final topic is grouping values on the tabular reports, charts, and dashboards. Like sections, grouping is also a powerful feature in reporting that facilitates a more organized and insightful presentation of data, supporting better decision-making and analysis. Grouping allows to customize the data representation on the front end on the reports or dashboards. Grouping data together is often useful with a continuous variable, such as a score or the age of a person, or perhaps a request. In the example shown, we have grouped the average camp rating score into 3 buckets or groups. We have then used conditional formatting discussed before to color code the group values. Grouping can also be implemented on numerical fields, as seen in the earlier example with grouping can be implemented on numerical fields as in the earlier example with camp ratings, or on text fields. As depicted in the screenshot, grouping is created on the agency country field to condense the data set to a more manageable size. Additionally, Yellowfin provides the capability to include custom data entries, ensuring flexibility and future-proofing the grouping process. Those are the few very interesting features in Yellowfin that improve the overall end user experience. That concludes the presentation for today. The information covered in the webinar, along with detailed instructions on implementing these features, can be found on Yellowfin Wiki. If you would like to get in touch or request a demo, please reach us out at the email address provided on the screen, sales@yellowfinbi.com. If there are any questions, I can take them now. I do not see any questions in the panel. If you have any questions, feel free to post them now so we can answer them. If you have any questions, post them on the panel, please. Okay, if you have any questions, feel free to reach us out at the email address shown. And a follow-up email with the webinar recording will also be sent out to you. Thanks again for taking time to join with us today.